I swear to God, like every time I'm working, like I start my work shift, that's when I get a notification or announcement on YouTube stating that a new game trailer has dropped. Like the last time this happened was Star Wars Outlaws, and I was like, man, I gotta wait until the end of work and when I get home that I can watch this. But this is what happened, so I'm really excited, guys, because this is Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I'm really excited because if you guys have been on the channel with me for a while now, you guys would know one of my favorite franchises is Assassin's Creed. I played many Assassin's Creed games on the channel, but like also off camera, I played a lot, like Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, 4, Black Flag, Syndicate, Unity, Valhalla, Rogue, and Odyssey. I mean, I played it all. I played every single Assassin's Creed game possible, and now they're gonna be announcing another one. So now here's the thing about Assassin's Creed, because I kind of like lost a little bit of faith because of Valhalla. So Valhalla, don't get me wrong, Valhalla, the trailer was dope. Like it was on point. It really built up the hype. But for me personally, the game itself, it kind of like lost its values of Assassin's Creed. Because if you look at the OG games like Altair, Ibn Lahad, and Ezio Auditore, they actually like held the values and principles of the assassins, like stealth and the unique clothing and everything. But Assassin's Creed Valhalla was basically, they're just like, hey, let's just throw an assassin in there and hope that it'll live up to the name. That's basically what it did. And in my opinion, Assassin's Creed Odyssey was just a mercenary game. In my opinion, it didn't really have much to do with Assassin's Creed. So let's see if Assassin's Creed Shadows can actually live up to it. And I'm really surprised and not surprised at the same time, because I know for a long time Assassin's Creed fans have always been asking for like a ninja version of the Assassin's Creed, like somewhere in feudal Japan or something like that. So it really shows that the developers listen and decide to develop this. So as a treat for you guys, I'm not going to be watching just one video. I'm going to be checking out 2 videos. So the first one I'm going to be checking out is the official cinematic release trailer, release trailer. And the other one is actually going to be introducing the 2 characters you can play. So without anything else, let's jump into the official cinematic trailer. Woo! Look at the graphics. Oh. Ooh.
Who are you? Who do you serve?
All I have ever known in my life.
Wow, look at that.
Our customs. My family burns in the name of unification.
Damn. Oh, here we go. Oh.
A frog in a well who knows nothing of the sea. The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed.
Oh, black man.
Vengeance.
That looks like the Shogun. Woo! Look at that sword work. Oh! Oh, that transition.
And you? Will you continue down that river? Or choose another path beyond what we see?
And we must look for it together. We must learn to trust, rebuild.
and follow the blade.
Okay, so far this is really amazing. Oh! Double assassination! Oh, nice! Oh!
I said, who do you serve?
We are the shadows.
That served the light.
November 15th, 2024. Nice! Oh my god, I'm so excited! Now that was a great trailer, and also, before I forget, you could hear at the end that they were playing Ezio family's theme, and that really brought back memories. And what I liked about her hidden blade at the end there, like how it comes out and she could grab it into a knife, that kind of reminds me of Connor from Assassin's Creed 3, his hidden blade, because that's how he used it. It could just like come out, or he could like turn it into a knife. But what I really like about it is basically the samurai is African, and if I remember correctly, there was actually a like real life story of there being like a black samurai, but I just don't know like the accuracy of it or like what the story is behind it, but I'm gonna have to like look into it. So it looks like they're trying to use a little bit of like real history and like implemented into this. Now for the characters themselves, we're gonna check out the other video. Who is I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Naoe and Yasuke. And also, I really want to add that so far the vibes that the game has been giving me is somewhere like a mixture of the Shogun and Ghost of Tsushima. So what I mean by that is the female, she's giving me more of like shinobi, like vibes. And by the way, if you guys don't know what the word shinobi is, it's another word for ninja, like those kind of vibes. And how Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima, I was trying to like remember the name, is like kind of like that. And the black samurai, I'm guessing his name is Naoe, that's gonna be his name, kind of gives me more of a Shogun vibe, especially when he walked out of that smoke. So I'm really interested in seeing like what these characters are about and learning more about them. So let's jump into the next video.
With our dual protagonists, we have two fantasy, the samurai and the shinobi. We want the player to experience both, and we cannot squeeze
like
both
you said,
fantasies
shinobi
into one character, because samurai and shinobi came from a different social class. They have different lives, so we cannot really mix them together.
The historical character of Yasuke presented a
Oh,
really
he's
exciting
Yasuke.
opportunity for the narrative team. We approached it in the same way that so much of the work is done in Assassin's Creed, which is really in terms of research and history first. Not a lot is known about him, but what we did know, or we do know, is that he arrived in Japan in 1579, right when our game starts. And that he had relationships with some of the most interesting people in our setting, like Oda Nobunaga, the Portuguese, and Jesuits, which made it very sort of tantalizing and enticing from a narrative perspective to come in and start weaving these facts with story in between.
The more we read about the character, the more he was inspiring for us. He's a foreigner discovering Japan, and we thought it's the perfect fit because he's discovering Japan and you are discovering Japan also.
And on the flip side, we have Naoe, who comes from the province of Iga, which is a remote mountainous area, fiercely independent, known as...
I'm proud that I said the names correctly.
Shinobi. So they're very contrasting perspectives that really expose a lot of different sides and facets of the era.
When Oda came, he completely destroyed Iga. You have Yasuke and Oda that coming to destroy the shinobi. So it can kind of create this interesting tension between two characters.
we were able to connect her to the province of Iga and the legendary Igan shinobi historical figure, Fujibayashi Nagato, who's her father in the game. So we understand why she has the skills that she has and the values that she learns from her father in the people of Iga, which
That is so cool.
valor, benevolence, and wisdom. And as a young person still at the start of the game, we get to see now we acquire even more of that wisdom as the story unfolds.
And if you ask anybody, it's super clear that samurai will be combat heavy and a shinobi will be stealth heavy. It creates this distinction right away. Yasuke can fight with all his advantage, his stature, like he's a big guy, he can break door, he can fight multiple enemies, he can break armor. Compared to Naoe, like her character and their outfit, it's really about being stealth, being unseen. She's the only one with the hidden blade, so they have clear advantage that put them into
Oh, she's the only one with the
stealth and
hidden blade.
combat,
Okay.
even if they can do a bit of both.
They're a really great pair together because on one side we have Naoe, who's very intense and passionate and determined woman who is very set on her goals. She's kind of got her heart on her sleeve and she'll say what she feels in the heat of the moment. And this intensity that she brings as a shinobi, but that she also brings to her relationship. And this balances very well with Yasuke, who is sort of a thoughtful, level head to Naoe's fiery passion. We really thought about somebody like Yasuke historically who was able to come to Japan and have the life that he did there, to enter service for Oda Nobunaga and achieve all of the things that he did. Like, what kind of person would go through all of this? So our Yasuke is very intelligent, thoughtful, and respectful of this culture that he encounters, and that makes him a very nice sort of counterpart to Naoe. He's a bit mysterious as well, and that's something we get to see unfold as the game progresses.
All right. So I really like how they explain those two characters as saying like they come from two different social classes. By the way, this is my review, guys, so that's gonna be it. So if you guys don't want to stick around or you guys don't want to hear me talk, I understand. But I hope you guys really enjoyed my reactions to those two videos because I really loved it. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night wherever you guys are, and I'll see you guys next time. So now here's my review on this video. So I'm happy that I said the names correctly, Naoe and Yasuke. And I really like how they hit on that point, basically saying like they come from two different social classes. One is shinobi and one is samurai. And how basically their social classes are against each other. Because if you guys don't know, is like it really does reflect from Ghost of Tsushima, because the samurai are really like all about honor and they will not do anything they consider dishonorable. So they have a code which makes them very I don't want to say predictable, but very rigid. And while they place limits on themselves, the shinobi basically they really don't care. Like, you know, face to face as a warrior with honor, they would say kill the enemies with like any means necessary, whether it's from the shadows, whether it's a backstab, whether it's a long range weapon or range weapon, as you saw like as the flying stars. So that those two like different points of views can like conflict with one another. And I like how they say like they're basically enemies and come from different backgrounds, but they can work together and fight one common enemy. So I'm really curious to see like who the enemy is. Like, is it gonna be hidden ones, Templars, Order, the Order, and things like that, you know? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. But overall, what I liked about Yasuke, the Black Samurai, is that it kind of reminds me of Blackthorn from Shogun, who came from, you know, like, he's English, he's a foreigner, he came onto the shores, and basically he worked his way up and had relationships with Lord Toranaga, who was one of the regents, and basically he rose up to the ranks of Hatamoto, and he basically had a very respectable title and a lot of power, and sooner or later he started like carrying katanas, and he also had his own consort, so basically he was treated like samurai. So that's my prediction, like Yasuke must have like built his relationship up with like many of the lords, and he must have like provided something very useful or like something that they wanted, and that led to him rising through the ranks and becoming samurai. That's what I think. But overall, I'm really interested in these games, but like I said, that is Ubisoft's like Ubisoft's tactic. Hype it up and then see like how the game goes. So I'm not gonna pre-order yet. I want to see a gameplay video before I can like think about pre-ordering, just like Star Wars Outlaws. But anyways, that's my 2 cents about the 2 videos, and I really love them, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night wherever you guys are. Thank you so much for your continued support in this channel. I really do appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video, and I'll see you guys later.